So for this example right here, I want to know the offset and I want to know the travel. We have some variables down here. Okay, so as we learned before, the offset is the rise squared, 1.2 squared. Let me just move this over a little bit. 1.2 squared plus the roll squared, 1.6 squared. Square root that, and that should equal the offset. So if I do that math, I have a calculator somewhere here. 1.6 squared equals shift square root. So did you get your offset? Oh, I spelled that wrong. Offset is equal to 2 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now once we have the offset, then we can get the travel. And we take our offset and we multiply it by 1.414. And that would be 2.828. So again, for this type with 45s, this is the formula. You take the rise squared plus the roll squared, you square root it, and then you times it by 1.414 to get your travel. So this formula you need to remember. The next example that we're going to do is right here. I think we've actually seen this before, but that's okay because these are examples. So in this particular one, we do not know what our angle is here or what kind of fittings we're using. So we still have the 2. We could figure this out where we take our 2 variables, 635 squared plus 433 squared should equal my offset. And my offset is equal to 768.6. And now to find the travel, I simply times by 1.414. And my travel then is something like this. Okay? So that's using that formula that we just saw to do it again for that one. Any questions so far? Okay. So now that brings us to this one. And I want to know what is the travel on this one. And the formula for this is the rise squared plus the roll squared plus the run squared square root is equal to the travel. So that's the other formula. There's just two formulas only for this. And this is for angles, not 45s. So simply 11 squared plus 10 squared plus 12 squared. And we square root all of that. And you should have come out to 19.1 is equal to our travel. Very good. So just two formulas. That's all we need to do these ones. All right. Let's have a look at this one here. It's another example. I want to know the offset and I want to know the travel. Remember, the offset is here. And if the offset equals the run, then we know we're using 45s, right? Then that's a little bit of a caveat in here. If the offset that we calculate is equal to the run, then we know we're using 45-degree fittings. Okay? Now, where is the run? Do you remember? That is the run, right? That's the run of this offset. This is the roll right here. That's the roll. This is the run. This is the rise. So first off, let's see if we're using 45-degree fittings in this. So to find that, remember the formula to find the offset was the roll squared plus the rise squared is shift square root is equal to our offset. So is our offset the same as our run? Let's do some math. 610 squared plus 1080 squared, square root. Well, look at that. 1240. That is the same as our run. So that means we're using 45-degree fittings on this rolling offset. Now I could take 1240, so this is the offset, times 1.414 is equal to my travel. And that comes out to 175.3.8 is the travel of this rolling offset.
Mm.